All right, so welcome again to Military Guna TV. I have some information, some interesting information, and it's about the SDF fund, the money issue that the JFF is having right now. But as it stands, the JFF issuing out commitment um, ideals or ideologies. Now, they have failed to fulfill their last commitment. I'm going to go into that. They have failed to fulfill their last commitment, but they're also a few months, maybe a month or so later, still, not even a month, a few weeks later, still making commitments again. I find it very, very strange. I find it very, very strange. And I'm not sure if people really are really learning or seeing what's happening, but it's not looking good. Anyways, people, thank you very much for joining. People, you can follow us on our Twitter, on our IG, Twitter at MG Sports Media, on our IG at MG Sports _ media. Big up. Thank you very much for tuning. Massive, massive respect, people. We're going to get into the details as the monetary issue in the Jamaica Football Federation always seems to take front page and turmoil. There's always some monetary issues regarding to the JFF. As I said, I'll get to that details, people. So make sure you smash the like button and hit that subscribe button, people. Let's get straight into it. So the JFF will pay up SDF bosses, our boss. Yeah. The JFF will pay up. Really no. really no. All right. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's see what the article said. This story was done by Livingston Scott, published on Wednesday at 12 a.m. That's this morning, actually. So let's get straight into it. The Sports Development Foundation, SDF, General Manager Denzel Wilk revealed that the Jamaica Football Federation, JFF, has given a commitment to resolve an outstanding payment, which has led to the suspension of the 3.5 million monthly subvention the JFF receives at the shortest possible time. Now, people, let's shot back a few weeks. We would have clearly heard that the president himself stating that, giving his commitment that Dalton went, and also Dalton giving his commitment that he will resign. JFF president giving his commitment that Dalton win has to go. So that's two different commitments from two different hierarchical structure in the Jamaica Football Federation. And until this day, maybe a month or so later, we have still yet to see that being fulfilled. And commitment, and we have still yet to see many commitments under the JFF being fulfilled. And this is not a no thing. This is not a no thing. This is not something that is new. This is not something I've never seen before. So let's continue reading, people. Hopefully, guys are seeing. I'm not blocking any of it. So the SDF wrote to the JFF notifying them that they will not be releasing the monthly allocation for June after the Federation failed to reimburse its 50,000 portion of the US 105,000 owed to Professional Football Jamaica Limited Chairman and Proven Investment Limited CEO Chris Williams. Now, I know the JFF can't mess with that money. That is a JPL money. Better pay up. Anyways, Williams was called in the 11th hour to assist with the funding to arrange a private charter for the Reggae Boyz to return home from Suriname from the Nations Cup game after faulty travel arrangement almost left the team stranded in that country earlier this month. Although Williams has been fully compensated by the SDF, while JFF has given assurance that the outstanding amount will be paid as soon as possible. When is as soon as possible? When is that? It's been almost a month now. When is as soon as possible? Since the situation occurred. So because now you're not getting your portion of a piece of money, that means that you'll try to get pay off your debt. Come on, you should have paid off your debt or put things in place prior to this situation. Wills insists the Federation needs to clear the debt before things can return to norm. I can confirm that we have the withheld funds and that it came about as a result of the Suriname incident. The Jamaica Football Federation and the SDF have a long-standing relationship. Football is the most popular sport in Jamaica in terms of participation and people support. Football is the number one. Is that so? Is that really, really so? football or track and field? According to track and field, according to viewership, attendance, and all these aspects, track and field box football any days. Maybe in recent time, actually. Maybe with football, now we have a more consistent participation in regards to numbers because we have match every weekend. We have games every week. But when there's a track and field event, it's rammed, it's packed. And people from right across the world, Jamaicans from right across the world want to see that. But anyways, so we do think long and hard before we do anything to step in the way of development of the game. But in this particular circumstance, when the federation finds itself in a position to pay what is committed, then we can get back to a working relationship with them. We do have a commitment from the federation in that shortest possible time. They will pay what is outstanding, he said. Wilkes said the steps taken in particular situation were also a result of added burden the foundation faces, while pointing that the administrative mishandling of the federation have become a concern as well. Okay, so okay, I'm going to say something at the end of the video, people, so please do stick around. We do sense that there are weaknesses because of the number of instances there has been challenging. We will see the need to improve the administration, but we have our own challenges to deal with, and that is why we have to go on to the extent we have. This is not a punishment, but a reality that faces us. We will be in continuous dialogue with them because of the women are in Mexico to their requests. Mr. Williams assisted us and has placed us. Oh, my bad. Let's start over. Mr. Williams assisted us and it has placed us in a difficult situation. But it's not like football is on the back burner. The circumstances are such that we had deal urgently with the situation. Hopefully, we can upgrade and strengthen the administration so we do not have so many situations reaching us, and so this type of desperation doesn't have to be resorted to, he stated. The 3.5 million, the most received by any local sports association, equates to just under half of the 7.7 million or 50,000 US owed by the federation, who must pay or lose next month's allocation as well. Once the funds come back in the coffers of this SDF, we return to normalcy. Subject to improvement in performance, the funds being withheld are being withheld specifically to recover a debt. We have a commitment from the federation to make good. If they do that within that time, the withholding will take place until the funds are recovered. If they make good, then we return to normal, said Wilkes. JFF President Michael Ricketts did not respond to multiple calls. Now, I'm going to say something, people. I want you guys to listen to what I'm saying. As I said, JFF do have commitment issues. It's evident that JFF have commitment issues. They keep on speaking about commitment and can't fulfill the commitment that they're speaking about. Nonetheless, there's an issue that I'm finding. I'm looking at, is the SDF losing trust in the JFF? Are they believing, because they said that there's some level of weakness? He said that clearly, that shows weakness in regards to the reason why there's consistency in occurrences. Is there a case in which the SDF is kind of pulling away from the JFF until the managemental aspect of the JFF sort out? This definitely could be a factor. This is what I'm looking at right now. All this is stating to me that if the JFF have given them their commitment, and if they don't fulfill that commitment until the next time, there will be no funds going to the JFF until they fulfill their commitment. So strong actions are being taken against the administration of the JFF. Now, it seems as if there is now a combined effort by other parties which are directly involved with the JFF to ensure transparency, to ensure proper running of the federation, and to ensure the lack of weakness that is being shown. Take away that. This is what's happening right now in front of our own eyes. The cries of the fans are actually being publicly recognized. They can put in a lot of pretty statements saying that this is not what was the term that he used? Let me see if I can find the term. Let me see. I'm trying to find the term that he used. Spite. I think he said spite. Is it spite? Spite? I'm not sure if the term is, but I can't find the term. I can't find the term. But it's referring to something like that. But most definitely, something has to be done, and these are the manual steps that are being taken. Just little by little, things are happening, and definitely people are aware of what's happening. People are seeing what's happening, and people are starting to take action. Until transparency and proper running of the organization takes place, it will forever go down. The Reggae Girls, people are concerned about the Reggae Girls, but we'll see how that one goes. People, until next time, this has been a very informative one. Very, very informative. Until next time, people. Military Guna TV, we are out. I'll see you guys again. Tell me what you think about it. Go into the comment section, hit that like button, hit that share button. Tell me what you think about the situation. Is this a spiteful movement by the SDF? Are they really, really standing their ground and taking steps to ensure transparency? Are they losing trust as well in the federation? Until next time, people. MG Sports TV, we're out.